Hi guys, welcome to episode 5 of the Fanzels trip in the Kunene region. In this episode, we are waking up from the beautiful Camp Syncro right across Angola along the Kunene River. In this episode, we'll be most of the time just resting. We'll be resting for 2 days before we proceed to Puros. And of course, during our rest time, I'll take you through a few of these rigs as to what is fitted in the vehicles and what we use it for. I hope you enjoy this one. Thank you so much for your support. Oh, good morning. So we making bacon. We got baked beans in there, and I'm gonna do mushrooms, eggs, and I got sausages already done, which is here. Sausages are done. Yeah, it's a beautiful campsite. I'll later on just take you through the bathrooms, the campsites, so you see how clean it is. It's very nice. But we're told not to jump into the river because there's a lot of crocodiles. Otherwise you become a main meal for the crocodile, not even a snack.
Are we going to use a narration?
Hi guys, breakfast is ready finally. The guys are hungry. They seem to be upset with me. I took so long. But yeah, I'm sure they will appreciate mushrooms and eggs. We've been eating sandwiches since we started. So in here, have sausages. Here, it's a clean bacon and mushrooms, eggs, and baked beans. And then we got bread. It is homemade bread. It's called German bread. I don't know why they call it German bread. So there's green salad in the beginning there, but it's green salad that was left from last night. So let's see if someone will be interested in eating it. Yeah. Happy birthday Namibia once again. Guys, breakfast is ready. Let's get your plate. Yeah. Some leftovers, so giving it to the kids, the local kids, where by the river they swimming. Oh, by the way, this from one of the camp masters guy, the chef, professional chef. So we went camping one time and I was cooking and I was like, your food is so nice. You are a certified chef. So according to him, I'm certified from Chef Jonah. Thanks, man. Appreciate this.
So the VIPs were getting like much better food than like they were giving out to the average people. It's like, well, yeah. What do you? I mean, yeah.
And under here is a flap that you open like this. You turn it counterclockwise, gentle at the beginning, then you can go rough. You actually need to pull your mouth a little bit. A bit like this on the side. You put it back. You put it back. And voila.
Hi guys, how's it? Yeah, we're resting now today. It's a rest day today for the guys. You can see there by the river, the camp chair is facing down by the river. It's a good day. It's nice and bit cool under these big trees. So like I promised you earlier that I'll be taking you through some of the cars that I haven't taken you through. Of course, this one is mine. It's a Landcruiser 79 series. It's a 4.5 diesel. It's a V8 engine. Well, I haven't done much in this car, even though people look at it and they think that it's got everything already. It's done up. There's so much that I still need to do to this car, but you'll see just now as I take you through most of the cars, especially what is in the other 79 series. You can see here I did put on my logo. I think most of the guys that follow us on Instagram, you recognize us with our logo that we go by on Instagram. We also have our own bottled water. You get sparkling and you get still water. So if you're interested, just DM us on Instagram and I'll be in touch with you. There is a couple of shops that is already stocking this water in Windhoek. Please do support us. Do support our brand. Thank you so much. Inside here you can see, literally, sorry for the mess, since we left Windhoek, basically the car looks a mess and we don't really have time to be cleaning it. We pick up the papers here and there, but we'll clean it up nicely when we get to Windhoek. If you can look inside, I haven't done really much. It's just the cup holders that I added. One of the struggle we have with the 79 series is that it doesn't have enough cup holders. Not really enough. It comes with a one cup holder, so you struggle really with your passenger or your driver, whoever puts their drink in there. So I tried to get these guys. They're quite nice, from one of the 4x4 accessories shop in Windhoek. And also I got these covers, which are quite good in terms like when you are traveling. When you're traveling long distance or even short distance, you can put your passports in here. It depends where you're going. If you're going across borders, you put your passports, you put your emergency documents in there. If you're going farming, if you're into farming, and you can be putting, maybe if you go hunting, bullets, it doesn't matter, whatever you're into. So it's an easy access storage for you. I still have the original storage in between the seats. Ideally I would want to have a fridge there or a center console, that at least there can be an armrest on the other side as well. You see, inside, other than that, really I haven't done much. The radio, like I told you guys in the previous episode, is that these are rented radios that you can always rent in Windhoek. I would also ideally want to have the center console with extra storage, as well as mounting your radio on it. It makes things much easier in your car. On the outside, you can see right now, since we're not going anywhere today, and when I have 2 batteries in here. So the one battery runs my fridge, it runs the lights that I have in the canopy, and any other. It also runs the compressor that I have in the back. I'll show you just now when we get there. So when you park, like right now, we're not driving anywhere today. That battery will be drained, obviously, from the fridge that is running in the back. This campsite doesn't have power. Some campsites you find that it's got power. When you set up your camp, you can just pull an extension cable and you plug your fridge. You run your fridge from there. But the fridge is one thing that can really drain your battery. So what I do is I got solar panels. Actually need to shift this slightly into the sun. This is actually very nice, very easy to travel with, because you can just fold it like that, and you roll it up in the car. Right down right now, there's still so much sun coming from right up above, so I don't want to tilt it like that. So you run this out. This is charging my battery. It's charging my main battery, and the main battery is charging the second battery, of course, which then goes all the way to the back. Right on top, you can see I got 4 jerry cans. You know, when you're doing long distance, some people normally say, do you really need the 4 jerry cans? This car comes with a standard 130 liters tank. It's just one tank. The double caps comes with 1 tank. Single cap Landcruiser, they come with 2 tanks. It's 80 liters each, which gives you about 160. And this one has got 130. So what you do then, it does have a space where you can add an extra 80 liter or 85 liters, which will give you about 210 or 215, which of course I will do at some point. That is why then I carry extra diesel when you're doing a trip like the Fanzel trip. The last place we fueled was Opuo. We still have another 280 kilometers to go. And then from there on, which is in Puros. In Puros, I'm told we can only find fuel in Sesfontein. So that is still enough to take me through. I fueled the other 2 jerry cans yesterday just to get off some weight from the top because of the Fanzel route. So I'm sitting, it's still like almost still on full tank. And then, I was looking for a bull bar that has got thick pipes, and most of the bull bars that they make these days are quite thin, because I've made this car to look too much bold, the tires and what I've done to it. And then I just didn't want a thin bull bar. And then this is an old TJM bull bar. I got it from a friend of mine, and it fits the car. I'm still looking for something that gives it that massive muscular look. If I get another bull bar, obviously I'll change this one, because I just don't like the fact that where your winch goes, you just need to remove this plate, and then you still need to get a cover that actually gets your winch rope to come out nicely. At the moment, I just don't like that. And also I don't like the spotlight mounting. But with time I'll get that fixed. And then here on the side, I like fishing. Apart from the camping and doing this whole adventure, fishing is an adventure on its own. I mounted these fishing rods holders. This is for you to carry your fishing rod much easier when you are already fishing, because if you're fishing on one spot and the fish is not biting and you want to try on the next spot, instead of folding these, put it either on the roof and put it back in the car, and then you get to that spot again, you still have to take everything out. You just take your fishing rod and you put it here, and you move to the next stop up until when you're done fishing, and then you can fold them. This is not for for your fishing rod to travel long distances, like and drive back to your city or something. It's just temporal for moving from one fishing spot to another. I don't mind this. I'm just putting these as a temporal holder for when we're here. This is a rake, one of my nice gadgets that I have. When you are camping, like right now, maybe it was a bit messy here and you want to clean it up, and you easily open it up and you clean it up. So it's very easy to fold back and carry. Because it becomes much smaller, you slide it up in the roof and off you go. And then if you come into the wheels, you know, on Instagram I always get a lot of people asking me, what tire size are you running on? I'm running the Maxi Trek Mud Trek. These are mud tires. These are 305s 70 R16, and I've got a 10J rim on. I love these because I do a lot of fishing, and where I come from it's a bit muddy. I've tested these guys. They do well in the mud, they do well in the sand. When I was coming to Fanzel, I was really so worried about getting side cuts, because with a mud terrain tire, like I explained earlier, because I think what helped me was that I gambled with the tire pressure, and somehow I got it right, and I was lucky I got away without any cut, without any tire loss during the Fanzel. We lost 3 tires, of course, from the other cruises, and I was lucky I didn't get any tire cut. So what I did is I went in with a 2 bar. So I had 2.4 bar pumped from Windhoek, and then when I got here to the gravel road, I dropped it down to 2 bar. I was worried about going down below 2 bar because you expose it, you know. Think of like a balloon. When you deflate a balloon, it easily goes bulgy on the sides, and then you are exposing these softer parts. It comes out to the sharp rocks that could be there, and then you get side cuts. Yeah, the LX V8 comes standard with a snorkel. This helps your engine to breathe when you're crossing rivers. Of course, as long as it's outside of the river or the water, you can still push this thing throughout. I've seen guys push cross rivers that comes up to this level and still come out of it with these cars. Got so much power that you can do so much, but I'm not brave enough to take it up to there. I've crossed water up to the sofa, and I was impressed with myself for that. And here I've got the matrix. These will save your life. You need to have one of these. I think in one of the episodes I did explain what they do. Is basically when you're stuck, you can't, this car doesn't have enough power to, get you out of the obstacle. You put them under the wheel, right somewhere there. You dig a bit where it's in the sand or in the mud. You put it there. It will easily just bring out the car. And of course I've got an X here. I forgot to tell you about it. These also, you'll never know when you're in the bush when you need this. Easily take it out, chop your things, and then the pot there. Whenever you're camping, always, I love food that has been cooked in a pot. Today we're going to have a poiki, oxtail in that pot. So that bracket makes it so much easier to carry a pot than just put it in the back of your car and it's rolling all over. On the other side, of course, you've seen there's a bracket where I have put the gas cylinder. Also, you wouldn't want to be carrying a gas cylinder at the back and flipping up and upside and down. So you permanently can see it from here. And you flip it there. Then I've got my high lift jack right here. And then, of course, these are some of the gadgets that you need to get for yourself. This is a light. This is what we've been using. We've been sitting here the whole night, in the night. And this you get from one of the 4x4, not 4x4, but camping shops in Windhoek. What I like about this one is it's got a magnet, so you can stick it anywhere on the car. You can stick it there, or you can stick it there, and you can bend the light anyhow you want, and then you plug this into your socket or directly onto your second battery. And then at the back here, of course, I did show you this. I've got a built-in compressor, so which is already connected to the power. And then I got the pipes that from here reaches all my 4 tires, so I can deflate anywhere I am. I can pump my tires again wherever I can, and it allows me to pump 2 tires at the same time or deflate 2 tires at the same time. Saves me time, and I do it under 3 minutes. So, and up here I did some kind of modification, of course, to carry it will cost you something like 7,000, 8,000, 9,000 to put up a table slide here where you carry your table. But then what I did is I did some modification. I bought these guys. These guys they're about $10 each, 6 of them. Push them through the holes that are already there, and then I got these straps. I'm carrying 2 tables right now, which is an advantage. These guys are just like $400, and this allows me to carry 2 tables instead of the one slide that just allows you to carry just 1 table. Also, I can use this to carry anything else. I can carry this brass stand up here, strap it up. The only thing that I need to do is to put up a sponge on the roof so that whatever I'm carrying here does not scratch the car. So you see, I haven't done much inside here. Then I have my Snowmaster fridge. Please don't mind the mess. This guy is almost like the kitchen of this entire trip. So I'm carrying the food, the water, the drinks. The meat is in there. Our veggies is in there. And this is my measuring fish measuring tape, kind of like, you know, you're allowed to catch certain length of each species. You can see here the blacktail, you're allowed to catch 25 centimeters going that way. So the Halion, the Steenbra. So whenever you go fishing and you catch a fish, I always use this one to come measure if I'm getting a fish that is allowed for consumption. If not, you throw it back. Other than that, guys, this is I've got the Graf exhaust system. I'm sure some of you have heard how this thing sounds. It sounds so nice, sounds so amazing. That's one of the items I love on my car. I love how it sounds. And then also I've got lights all around the canopy, which got the LED light, and then got this yellow light which helps with mosquitoes and other insects. It chases them away at night, you know. And then you got the red light, of course. I use this when I'm chilling around the car with good company. My wife make it all red when we sit outside. Yeah, other than that, that's all about my car. Of course, I got this nice world logo that I put up here. Yeah, just to break that too much brown of the car. But I love it. You know? I hope to put up a kitchen in here soon, so I don't have to be carrying these and all these other mess that I'm carrying and all these. Okay, right over here I have the 270 degrees Alucab awning. This I've used this so many times because Namibia doesn't have much trees. Most cases, wherever you go, even right now, I can see where the car is parked that you don't really have that solid kind of shade. So this one opens from here, covers this whole space and covers the back of the car. Yeah, so I've used it a lot. This is one of my favorite accessories that I've had on my car. And of course, then I've got the rooftop tent. Of course, it's rented, but I would one day want to have my own because it's much easier when you get to a campsite. It's just pull. I mean, within 2, 3, 4 minutes, you're done setting up this tent. Just pull it down. Erect a couple of metals inside, and that's it. And here, you can see I lie next to my wheel arch. It's just because I've got these tires that throw stones, and I just wanted this area and the back and the front also to have that solid surface that doesn't get damaged or scratched easily. And then I've got the the rock sliders which I put over the original step of this car. I haven't changed anything here. I just put the rock sliders underneath just to protect the step from the rocks. And then of course I changed my mud flips to those much bigger ones to cover the entire size of the tires that I put. I lost the two at the back on the Fanzel strip, and then I'll definitely have them replaced when I get back to Windhoek. Yeah, other than that, guys, that's all about my car, and thank you. Hi guys, I told you I'll be bringing you or rather taking you through the vehicles, the rigs that we have on this trip. And this one right here, this, you know, I look at this, and the first time I saw it, all I saw was a weapon. I was like, yo, this I love what has been done to this thing. It's running a 4.5 V8 diesel engine as well. I just love how it looks like. It's sitting on these 285/70 R17 tires. It's a Cooper tire. Love the rim. I love these steps, that WR step. This is for you to climb up the roof if you want to get something on the roof. Obviously you step here and there. So these are very nice mods that he has here. And of course I love the mud flaps. Looks really cool. And I just love the color of these things. You can see also got the 270 degrees awning. And then on top there we have the iCamper. That is cool. That is nice. I love that thing. So inside here, let's see. This is basically an ongoing project. So it's a kitchenette that he's still building. Of course, inside here he's got cups, plates, and all those other things that you need. And here, I love this. Look at this. This is where, when you're cooking, you chop your onions, you chop your tomatoes or whatsoever, or you make your coffee, you put your cup here, and as you make your coffee, I love this here. Okay, kind of stuck inside, but you can see when you put it down here, flip down here, you can put cups inside. And then of course there is another item. Just try to push it over there. Comes out here. You do your chopping of whatever you're chopping here. So I love this. And the rock sliders. It's a Landcruiser rock sliders. Looks cool. I love this. I love this. And of course the cup holders. I told you, when you have a Landcruiser, you need this. I love this. They act as an armrest as well. And then your cup holder. You know, got a front runner roof rack, both back and front. If you can go behind the car, quickly show you. Right behind here, see the beauty of this thing. I just love when you open it up, everything, you just pull it down. I love how this goes back. You just pull it up, that, and slide it back, or you pull it out. When it's out, you bring it down to the level that you can actually reach inside the fridge. This is so cool. It's getting a second fridge because we had quite a lot of fresh stuff that we had to carry, so we put in a second fridge. Got two spare wheels. The other one, we of course remember we replaced this tire yesterday, so we have two spare wheels at the back, and the high lift jack is mounted on the spare wheel on the other side. Then it's got drawer systems at the bottom. If I can just quickly show you. Oops. So you got your drawer systems at the back, at the bottom there. You pull those ones out, you can always pick up your it doesn't matter what you want to pick up. It can be your clothes, it can be your whatever gear you're traveling with. I love that, so cool. You can go around. Yeah, it's so hot, guys. It's extremely hot. I don't know if you noticed my videos yesterday. I was literally sweating the same way I'm sweating today. I just got out of the shower about an hour ago, but this is already wet. Yeah, you might be wondering why we have Namibian flag flying on our camp today. It's Namibia's Independence today. It's the 21st of March. Namibia celebrates its independence. I camp, I already told you how I love this. Much easy to set up. Look at how the fancy, the ladder that comes in looks like. It's beautiful. So something that you might wanna own as well at some point. And then the matrix, of course, I've already explained to you what they do on the other cars. He's mounted on the doors of the canopy, and right here got a water tank. And the tap, it's empty right now. These are so cool. Like the previous Camp Syncro didn't have water. I think that's where we finished this water there. It's very ideal sometimes for you to have this. And right over here we've got lights with a switch here on camp. If you set up your camp here, you can see that if your bed is here and then you're sitting here on the night, you can just have your light switch on. This thing is supposed to tilt, you're able to tilt it sideways as well. And then there's a power output here, which of course I believe maybe if you had a way of heating up this water, you can pull out power from there and heat your water. There is a shower which is I think inside here, cap that you put on your tap, and then it has that shower. You get a shower handle that you can put on here, and then if you open up this is like your shower space, and you can turn this whatever water in there into a shower, and you can bath here. And then inside here, the seats, I'll show you these later on. These are pro seats. I think we got this from Australia. Very nice, comfortable seats. One of the reasons some people don't buy, they want this car, but the problem, they say it's not that comfortable. For me, it's what you make out of it. You buy it, you change a few things to make it comfortable for yourself. You can see it's running on Ironman suspension, and these seats that he changed, it's quite comfortable. I test drove it yesterday, and more comfortable, very, very comfortable. And then inside here, of course, he's also just running 2 batteries, just like I showed you earlier there. And I wish you could come, guys. I told you about the running 2 battery systems. You can see this is the main battery, and that one over there is the second battery. Of course, that's to run his lights and fridge and any other electronic stuff that he has in the back in the canopy. And then right here, you should see how bright this spotlight is. Literally, when we were driving in the night, he was using only the middle one to cover the other ones. That's how bright these things. And to top it up, he still has another spotlight on the roof plate there, which is, when he puts that on, literally it became daylight, And the mirrors, I love those. I love those mirrors. And what I love about them is that they fold in electronically when he's going through spaces that are a bit narrow, so he folds them back. And he's also carrying 2 jerrycans on the roof. And then I'll just show you the seats of this rig. Look at these seats, like the LC Landcruiser 79 series logo there. They are so comfortable. The bucket seats, literally, it's like you're not in a Landcruiser. And I love this rig. I love this rig. Thanks, guys, for watching. Once again, please do subscribe. Do share our page with your family and friends. Support us. Thank you so much. I'll be taking you through the other 2 cars later on today or tomorrow. And the one other thing that I forgot to tell you, just behind the door, the Landcruisers, they don't come with sound system, so they literally come with these standard small speakers, only 2 in the front, and he did the modification there to put in sound speakers in all 4 doors. You see, those are JBLs, and it sounds really good. I heard him play last night and it sounds really good. You know, for people who maybe like their sound better, this thing really doesn't sound nice, and you'd want that small bass to your music. Yeah, other than that, yeah, this looks good. I love this car. I hope you guys do as well. Peace.
Just turn it a bit. Turn it a bit. Ronnie, we cannot wait for you slaying there. We are working.
Guys, as you can see, we are in Ochinunga. There is no tire repairs here. Like I told you, we lost 3 tires on the Fanzao part. So we have to make a plan right now, because we still have tomorrow we have another 270 kilometers to drive to Puros, and we cannot drive without having a spare tire. We can't drive without a spare tire for him, because you see, I gave him my spare tire, so meaning I don't have a spare tire, he doesn't have a spare tire. So we're trying to fix 2 of the tires that were damaged. We have 2 extra tires that we were carrying, like this one over here.
Already, né?
So since there's no tire fix in town, we're doing our own tire fix. See, we are being creative. We are using the high lift jack to remove the rim and put a different tire on that rim, which is fixed. We managed to patch this one. You can see here. So it had a small cut here, so at least this one can get us back to town, or it can be a spare which we can use to get back to town. Yeah, so I mean, with this whole thing of adventure off-roading 4x4, you need to have experience in how to change a tire on a rim. What you need to be carrying tools that, of course, you need in case of emergencies like these ones. And Tilly here knows it all. You know, he's
YouTuber.
He's the gadget man. He's the mechanic. He's the guy who's been. We managed to fix our fridge in Ochivarongo. Remember, if you recall, in episode 1, that same fridge gave us a couple of issues again, and he fixed it. Now he's fixing tires.
Come on, anytime, huh? It's already very far off. Yeah, another spot. Maybe it's because I'm not straight. Yeah, that's it. This one is broken already. Yeah, maybe it doesn't have. It doesn't. Yeah, I know it doesn't pop anymore because it's already the air is out. Okay, I want to see the one with the irons. How we gonna go deeper?
And I think you two might flip the check.
Yeah, no, but it's not yet in the car.
But is it out now?
I think it's out, man.
I think it is. Doing late lunch right now, so we went to have burgers and chips. We make burgers and chips, and then over there we have a pot of oxtail for dinner. So we're having oxtail and dumplings tonight for dinner. Yeah, you can see it. Coming out nice, so we're gonna cook this maybe for another 2 hours just to get the oxtail fall off the bone, kind of. But this is gonna be a quick one now for now this afternoon. The guy's still busy fixing up the tires there, so by the time they're done this should be ready. Beautiful, beautiful campsite. Love it. I'll come back here any other time again.
takes my card. He's like, I have the paperwork, co-signed it. You call the bank. Here's the number. I'll take.
So we just walked down to the river now. This is the Kunene River, the river separating Namibia and Independence. So right across, like those streets over there, that is Angola. So this is Namibia, literally it's like 100 meters across. So I came down here to see if I cannot catch a fish. I saw the locals been here all day. The little kids were fishing. So they caught baby fish. So I'm hoping to catch something, but obviously I'm going to throw it back. It's just for fun. But otherwise it was a beautiful day on camp. The camp is just right behind me. It's literally 100 meters from here. Maybe even less. So tomorrow we'll be leaving. We plan to leave early in the morning, maybe around about 7 or 8 we'll be leaving for Puros. It's about 270 kilometers from here, and hopefully we can reach camp by midday or 1400 hours. And we're gonna stay for a couple of days there before we head back to Window. But it's been such an amazing, the main thing we came here for was the Fanzao. Fanzao is literally 70 kilometers from, roughly 60 kilometers or 70 kilometers from here. I think it's north, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. So this one you can actually tell maybe it's a boy heading cattle or sheep.
I wasn't cut the tire.
I know you.